Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I have just started knitting. It's just going to be a little beanie hat to go with the little cardigan that I did a while ago for the Santa Dagri, because she wanted a baby cardigan. She said blue, but this is turquoise. It's most colours you do for little boys anyway. So I'm doing a little, she wanted a little hat to go with it as well, so I'm just doing a little beanie, which I'll put on the pattern, because it's the raindrop pattern. So I'll put the little beanie on the pattern as well for when I get round to finishing it, in case anyone wants a little hat as well. I can probably work out the larger sizes without having to knit them. But that's that. I finished the little cardigan that I was doing. I have to sew it up yet, but it's all finished. Front bands, the neck bands on, and the bands on the front, and all the pieces. I just have to sew it up now, so you'll see a better picture of it when it's all sewn up. But once it comes to tea time, I don't do any sewing of a night time. I leave that till the morning time. My eyesight's better in the morning. But I finished that while I was out in my garden today. I was working in my garden, doing what I could, bits and pieces in my garden, but having a break. I was usually working for about an hour, and then having a break for half an hour where I was sitting down. I was having to go in the house and wash my hands as well, because even though I had gloves on in the garden, like, you know, the dust gets through the gloves, and so I was having to wash my hands every time. And then I'd sit down and do a little bit knitting on my lounger that I have in the back garden, and have a drink or what have you. I even had my lunch outside in the garden today, and myself a ham and beetroot sandwich and a glass of orange juice, and took it out in the garden. It was so lovely, because our weather is going to change. I know we're getting rain, heavy rain tomorrow, that I know of. According to the app on my phone, it says heavy rain tomorrow, and the temperature's really dropping. It's been about 21 or 22 the day, and it has been a lovely day. So I did as much as I could today before the rain starts again. So I've shown you one or two little things on the video what I've been doing, so I'll show you a little bit video. I'll probably have to cut lots out of it to get it to fit in properly, like, because I just left the camera on my phone running for a while I was doing a lot of streaming and things like that, so I'll probably have to cut a lot of bits out of it. So I'll just put my knitting down and start that. Stop this one and start that one. I've dug quite a bit of that part there, and I've pulled all the brambles out that were coming underneath my fence from outside the garden. There were still a lot sort wants doing, but this is just a fraction of my garden. A lot more to it than that. So that was just a little bit of what I get up to in my garden. It is really hard work because I have a very large garden, but I just do what I can when I can. I don't force myself to do things if I'm not. I have to be in the mood, and I am a fair weather gardener. I won't go out unless it's nice weather. But that's the way things are. If you've got things like that to do, you just have to get on with it. But anyway, I'm going to do what I can of this little hat and hope to get it finished quickly, and then I can get on with the baby blanket that I have to do as well and get that sorted out, and then I can get all those things, because I do have a few things that I have to post off to Dagri, and she has sent the money to me to pay for them all and to pay for the postage and that, so to get them all finished and get them all into one parcel so she doesn't have to pay for them twice, because the postage is quite a lot to the United States. And I was at my granddaughter's yesterday, and I actually managed to get a little bit of derricks done yesterday. Little bit from the armholes. I think I didn't put a marker in how much I had actually done. And that off there. The marker's in. The marker is still there from where I started the armhole shaping. I think that was where I finished on the armhole shaping, I think, and it's knitting straight up from there. So I did about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 14 rows yesterday afternoon, sitting in my granddaughter's garden. No, that's the right way, turn it around the right way. So once I finish what I'm doing with the blankets, and I'll be getting on with that, because there'll probably be 1 or 2 people who are following the knit along that'll want to know what to do next. So I'll put that down for now, and then when I finish that, I might be able to get on with my own and finish my own, because I do need some new cardigans for the summer. Some of my other ones have all seen better days. They're all years old. They do need replacing. But I'm doing this little hat. And I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, whether I'll have any time before the rain starts, because according to my app on my phone, the rain's not starting until sometime in the afternoon, so I might have a little bit of time in the morning before it starts to get a little bit done, a little bit more done, because I was digging over, there's like a long part along the bottom of my garden along by the fence. I was digging over because I have some peas. I want to put some peas in and some other bits and pieces before it gets too late in the year. And I'll have to pull some of my rhubarb off, seeing as I've taken all the seeds off, and the seeds I was taking it had really been, should have been taken off a while ago, the parts of my rhubarb that were going to seed, and all the leaves is all, the seeds off the plant is all over my lawn and everything. There were so many of them there. So I need to pull a few sticks of rhubarb off, and I usually give my neighbours some. I've never taken any off up to now. That's how it's went to seed and that. But I usually give 1 or 2 of my neighbours some of it when I pull it off, because I have got quite a lot of it. My granddaughter was wanting to transplant some of it into her garden. But it's a bit late. It should have been taken off earlier on in the year, like one of the crowns. I'll take some off later on in the year for her, and she can plant them into her gardening. Because I think it needs splitting. I think I've got far too much of it. Because I've never needed any actually, because I think I still have one tub in my freezer from last year, what I cooked and froze last year. Never used it all. So anyway, that's just a little update today to let you see what I've been up to and my garden and my knitting. And I'll catch you all another day, so thumbs up and subscribe. Bye for now.